And sitting here right now, I have to say this is the most confident, the most clear, the most grounded I have ever felt in my whole life. And I have to say that this has to do with this ceremony known as the seal. The seal is a ceremony that takes you back to your essence, back to what we call first light, the principles of first light, which are known as Maha Kawa Tahi Tawa Kahama. And just listen deeply to what I'm saying rather than trying to understand it from your mind or your head. I encourage you and invite you to listen deeply, because your body will receive what I'm saying rather than your mind trying to determine or make sense of it. This is not to be understood by the mind, but really to be felt by the body. And so that is my invitation to you. So during this ceremony, known as the seal, this is done by Mautataki Huna Flash, who is, as I said, an indigenous Maori elder who went to mystery school with his elders from the age of 6. And so he has wisdom teachings from way, way, way back. And this time that he has these wisdom teachings from is known as Lemuria. You may have heard this word before. Lemuria is the name for a civilization of many, many nations. You can call them star nations. And so in this ceremony, Huna takes you back to this original essence, back to your essence from this ancient time. And what this does is it takes fragmented parts of you. So most of us are walking on this planet rather confused and in chaos, feeling isolated and alone and scared. And we might have bouts of feeling connected and safe, but for the most part, there's feelings of uncertainty and confusion. And the seal takes you back to a time before confusion, which is known as Lemuria. And so you take your fragmented parts all the way back to that time-space reality, and you receive the frequency of you, so the energy of you when you first entered this earth plane. Now, we've had many lives on this planet, and I hope we've had many lives here, and so we're taking all those parts of us, all those lives, back to the very original time, and you receive your essence. You receive your energy from when you first entered, the very first time. And so this is really special, because you're taking all those confused parts of yourself, all the parts that feel ungrounded, disconnected, like I said, unsafe, maybe isolated, whatever the words might be, and you're bringing them home. You're bringing yourself really back into wholeness, because that very first essence that you are when you first enter is you in your wholeness. This to me has been the ultimate healer for me in this lifetime, is to receive my essence from my original form, from my pure, whole being. And so my essence is Kahi Waha. This is who I came as. Ka, first birth. Hi, first fire. Wa, first love. And Ha, Kahi Waha, first breath. And so what I learned from this seal is why I'm here this lifetime. Now, most of us run around on this earth looking for our purpose, right? You're looking for our purpose. We're looking for a purpose, the purpose, our purpose, whatever it is. And it's confusing and can be disorienting and challenging. But we're all looking for that purpose. And when you go back through the seal, through the ceremony, and you receive your essence, you receive why you are here. You receive the answer for your purpose, why you're here on this planet. And so for myself, being Kahi Waha, my essence, my purpose for being is to return all back to first love. Returning everything through the fire back into love. And so having this knowing and this remembrance has supported me in feeling so confident. Like I said before, the most confident that I've ever felt in my entire life, because I know where I stand. I know why I'm here, and I know what my purpose is. These are such huge revelations. I'm sure anyone who's watching this can feel that. How significant of an impact that makes when you know why you're here and you know what your purpose is. And so that's what the seal has done for me. It's given me myself back to myself. It's brought me back into wholeness. And it's given me the remembrance of why I'm here on this earth. Once you are sealed, you can go through a big undoing. And so it's a release of all the confusion, all of the disorientation, all of the wondering why you're here, all of those questions, all of that confusion. That's released from your field. It's released from you completely. And then you remember who you are. Yeah, I have just tears of joy as I share this with you. And I encourage you, if this feels like something that you would like to receive, I encourage you to receive this big blessing. You can sign up for a seal on Mautataki, who is the Indigenous Maori elder I spoke of, on his website at www.houseofhuna.earth under the seal. And I welcome you to the seal. I welcome you to the human family. We say Kumuria in Lemurian. It's nice to see you again. Have a beautiful evening. I'll be back to share more.